the teams that have disappointed me so far are the Nuggets and the Bucks more than anybody else. The Bucks, I think, have lost. They've lost games to the Nets already, which is unacceptable. They lost to the Celtics, which you can understand. You get that. They lost to the Bulls as well, and for them to lose 3 of their first 4 out of the gates, Giannis talking about, do we have an identity? What are we doing? Those are heavy questions for your best player to be asking this soon in the season. And losses that they're taking like that are losses you don't expect them to take, especially, again, this early in the season. They can figure it out, sure. And we can look back at this and laugh. Chris Middleton is still out of the lineup. He had 2 off-season ankle surgeries. But knowing that he's that important for the team is concerning because we know he'll be in and out of the lineup. We know he's not as young as he once was. We know this Bucks team isn't a young team. So for them to need all of those guys to be on the floor and on the same page gives me pause and gives me concern about their ceiling and what they can do this season. The Nuggets, I mentioned already, Nikola Jokic has scored 40 points twice already this season. They're 2-2, and they needed overtime against the Nets and overtime against the Raptors to get those 2 wins. They haven't looked like the contenders that they were. Even this time last year, we were saying these same questions and saying, man, can anybody beat this team 4 times in 7 games because Jokic is so good? Well, now the conversation has shifted, and it's just 4 games into the season. But, what's wrong with Jamal Murray? He's still looking a little sluggish. He had a slow finish to the playoffs last year, was dealing with that calf injury, was limited during the Olympics with Team Canada, and now is not very efficient to come out of the gate. Now, looking at his career historically, slow starts are kind of a part of the things that he does. And January, February, he comes around and he figures things out. Is that the deal? Are we looking at a season in which Jokic puts up otherworldly numbers to drag Denver to a 4 or 5 seed and somehow wins another MVP from doing that? Those things are definitely on the table for Denver right now. But it's just one of those things that we'll have to see how that goes and how it figures out.